stories in this book are called Little Bear and Emily, Duck Babysitter, The Party at Owl's House, and Your Friend Little Bear. Little Bear and Emily. Little Bear sat in the top of a high tree. He looked all about him at the wide, wide world. He saw the green hills, he saw the river, and far, far away he saw the blue sea. He saw the tops of trees, he saw his own house, he saw Mother Bear. He could hear the wind sing, and he could feel the wind on his fur, on his eyes, on his little black nose. He shut his eyes and let the wind brush him. He opened his eyes and saw two little squirrels. "Play with us," they said. "No time," said Little Bear. "I have to go home for lunch." He began to climb down and saw four little birds. "Look at us," they said. "We can fly." "I can too," said Little Bear, "but I always fly down. I can't fly up or sideways." He climbed down some more and saw a little green worm. "Hello," said the little green worm. "Talk to me." "Some other time," said Little Bear. "I have to go home for lunch." He climbed all the way down, and there he saw a little girl. "I think I am lost," said the little girl. "Could you see the river from the treetop?" "Oh, yes," said Little Bear. "I could see the river. Do you live there?" "Yes," said the little girl. "My name is Emily, and this is my doll Lucy." "I am Little Bear, and I can take you to the river. What is in that basket?" "Cookies," said Emily. "Have some." "Thank you. I love cookies." "So do I," said Emily. They walked along eating cookies and talking, and soon they came to the river. "I see our tent," said Emily, "and my mother and father." "And I can hear my mother calling," said Little Bear. "I have to go home for lunch. Goodbye, Emily." "Goodbye, Little Bear. Come back and play with me." "I will," said Little Bear. Little Bear went skipping home. He hugged Mother Bear and said, "Do you know what I just did?" "What did you just do, Little Bear?" "I climbed to a treetop and I saw the whole wide world. I climbed down again and I saw two squirrels, four little birds, and a little green worm. Then I climbed all the way down, and what do you think I saw?" "What did you see?" "I saw a little girl named Emily. She was lost, so I helped her. And now I have a new friend. Who do you think that is?" "The little green worm," said Mother Bear. Little Bear laughed. "No," he said, "it is Emily. Emily and I are friends." Duck Babysitter. Owl was having a party. Little Bear, Emily, and Lucy were on the way to Owl's house. They came to the pond where Duck lived, and there was Duck babysitting. Little Bear looked at all the ducklings. He asked, "Will the mother duck be back soon?" "Oh, yes," said Duck. "Wait for me. I can go to the party as soon as she comes back." Emily put Lucy down and said, "Oh, what darling ducklings! I wish I could hold one." "Just call them," said Little Bear. "My goodness," said Duck. "I think I have lost one." Little Bear and Emily began to look for it. Little Bear looked at the tall reeds. He said, "If I were a duckling, this is where I would swim. It would be like swimming in a forest." He looked in the tall reeds, and there was the duckling swimming about, having fun. "Hello, little Peep. I see you," said Little Bear. "Peep," said the duckling, and swam out to the others. Just in time, too, because his mother had come back. "Hooray," said Duck. "Now I am free. Now we can go to the party." They went skipping along. Emily said, "I think ducklings are lovely." "Yes," said Little Bear, "and owlets are nice too." "Owl says they are." Emily laughed. "Oh," she said, "I love all little animals." "Me too," said Little Bear. The party at Owl's house. Little Bear, Emily, Lucy, Cat, Duck, and Hen all came to Owl's party. Cat looked at Lucy. "Who is that?" he said. "This is Lucy," said Little Bear. "Lucy is Emily's doll." "Yes," said Emily, "and she tells me things. She wants to tell me something now." "What?" said Cat. "I can't hear her." Emily put her head down to Lucy's head. "What is she saying?" asked Hen. "Yes, tell us," said Duck. "She is saying," said Emily, "that she wants to sit up here." And Emily made Lucy sit in a little tree. "See," said Little Bear, "Emily knows what Lucy wants." "Let's eat," said Cat. Owl came out of his house. He said, "Here are the party hats. Put them on." So they all put on party hats and laughed at each other. Then they sat down to eat. "Look at Lucy," said Duck. "She wants to come down." They all looked, and there was Lucy coming down all by herself. "Oh, oh!" cried Emily. "Lucy will break." And Lucy did break. She broke her arm. "Oh, Lucy," Emily was crying. She picked up her doll and hugged her. "Don't cry, Emily," said Little Bear. "We can fix her." "I'll get some tape," said Owl. So Little Bear fixed Lucy. "There," he said. "Ask her how she feels now." Emily put her head down to Lucy. "She says she feels fine," said Emily. "And she says you are a very good doctor, Little Bear." "Tell her thank you," said Little Bear. "Any time she breaks an arm or a leg, I will fix it." Owl laughed. "No more today, please," he said. Emily made Lucy sit down. Hen asked, "Is she saying something?" "Yes," said Emily. "She wants us to begin the party." And that is just what they did. It was a very fine party indeed, even for Lucy. She said so herself. Your friend, Little Bear. Summer was over, and Emily was saying goodbye. It was time to go back to school. Mother Bear baked a cake. Little Bear made lemonade. Mother Bear said, "Let us eat up all the cake. If we do, then it will not rain tomorrow." "Let it rain," said Little Bear. "Emily will not be here tomorrow to play with me." "Anyhow," said Emily, "we can eat up the cake and we can drink the lemonade." So they ate the cake and drank the lemonade and talked and talked. Then it was time for Emily to go home. Father Bear said, "Don't let Lucy break any more arms." "Oh, no," said Emily. Emily hugged her doll and said, "Lucy wants to say goodbye too. Say goodbye to Little Bear, Lucy." Emily made Little Bear hold Lucy. Then she said to him, "Little Bear, you can have Lucy for keeps. I will give her to you." "Oh," began Little Bear, but before he could say anything, Emily took Lucy back again. "Oops," she said, "I forgot. Lucy has to come to school with me." Emily opened her pocketbook. She took out a fine new pen. "This is for you," she said. "I want you to have it." Little Bear took the pen. "Thank you, Emily," he said. He ran into his room and came back with a pretty toy boat. "This is for you," he said, "for keeps. You can sail it in your bathtub." "Thank you," said Emily. "I will. Goodbye, Little Bear. See you next summer." Little Bear stood at the door till Emily was out of sight. 2 big tears ran down his face. Mother Bear saw them and took him onto her lap. "My goodness, Little Bear," she said, "you will be going to school too. And you will learn to write, then you can write to Emily." "Little Bear can begin right now," said Father Bear. He got out some paper and said, "Little Bear can write his own name." "Yes," said Mother Bear, with his fine new pen. She took Little Bear's paw in hers and helped him to begin. That made Little Bear happy. He said, "When can I write to Emily?" "Soon," said Mother Bear. And soon he did write to Emily like this: "Dear Emily, it is snowing. I love the snow. I wish I could send you some. Owl, duck, hen, and cat send their love. So do the ducklings. I cannot wait for summer. Your friend, Little Bear." And that is the end of the first book. And I think we definitely have time for a second, maybe even a third. Little Bear's Visit. And the stories in here are called Grandmother and Grandfather Bear, Mother Bear's Robin, Goblin Story, and Not Tired. Grandmother and Grandfather Bear. One day, Little Bear came to visit Grandmother and Grandfather Bear in their little house in the woods. This was something Little Bear liked to do. He liked to look at all the nice things, the pictures, Grandmother's flowers, Grandfather's toy goblin that jumped up and down in a jar. He liked to put on Grandfather's big hat and say, "Look at me." And he liked Grandmother's cooking very, very much. He had some bread and jam, cake and cookies, milk and honey, and an apple. "Have some more," said Grandmother. "Yes, thank you," said Little Bear. "I am not eating too much, am I?" "Oh, no, no," said his grandmother. Then Grandfather said to Little Bear, "We will have lots of fun today, you and I." "Yes," said Little Bear, "but Father Bear told me not to make you tired." "Me? Tired?" said Grandfather. "How can you make me tired? I am never tired." He got up and did a little jig. "Never tired," he said, and sat down. Little Bear laughed and clapped his paws. "Do you know what?" he said to his grandmother and grandfather. "What?" they asked. "I like it here," said Little Bear. He hugged them. Little Bear and Grandfather had all the fun they could think of. Then Grandfather Bear sat down. "Now we can have a story," said Little Bear. "Good," said Grandfather Bear. "Tell me a story." "No," said Little Bear. "You tell me one. Then I must have my pipe," said Grandfather. Little Bear ran into the house, got the pipe, and ran back. But there was Grandfather, fast asleep. "Aw," said Little Bear. He was sad, but not for long. He went looking for his grandmother and found her in the garden. Could Grandmother tell him a story? Oh, yes, she could. She took Little Bear's paw. "Let us go to the summer house," she said. "It is cool there. Come, Little Bear, let's skip." "Oh, Grandmother," Little Bear laughed, "how you skip." "You skip nicely, too," said Grandmother. They sat down in the summer house. Little Bear said, "Tell me a story about Mother Bear when she was a little cub. About Mother Bear and the robin. I like that story." "Very well," said Grandmother, and so she began. Mother Bear's Robin. One spring day, when Mother Bear was little, she found a baby robin in the garden. A baby robin too little to fly. "Oh, how sweet you are," she said. "Where did you come from?" "From my nest," said the robin. "And where is your nest, little robin?" asked Mother Bear. "I think it is up there," said the robin. "No, that was a bluebird's nest." "Maybe it is over there," said the robin. "No, that was an oriole's nest." Mother Bear looked all over, but could not find a robin's nest. "You can live with me," she said. "You can be my robin." She took the robin in the house and made a little home for it. "Please put me by the window," said the robin. "I like to look out at the trees and the sky." Mother Bear put it by the window. "Oh," said the robin, "it must be fun to fly out there." "It will be fun to fly in here, too," said Mother Bear. The robin ate. It grew. It sang. Soon it could fly. It flew about the house, and that was fun, just as Mother Bear had said. But then one day it was unhappy. Mother Bear asked, "Why are you so sad, little robin?" "I don't know," said the robin. "My heart is sad." "Sing a song," said Mother Bear. "I cannot," said the robin. "Fly about the house," said Mother Bear. "I cannot," said the robin. Mother Bear's eyes filled with tears. She took the robin out into the garden. "I love you, little robin," she said, "but I want you to be happy. Fly away if you wish. You are free." The robin flew far up into the blue sky. It sang a high, sweet song. Then down it came again, right down to Mother Bear. "Do not be sad," said the robin. "I love you too. I must fly out into the world, but I will come back. Every year I will come back." So Mother Bear kissed the robin, and it flew away. "And it came back, Grandmother, didn't it?" "Oh, yes, little bear, it came back, and its children came back, and its children's children. Here is one now." "Ah," said Little Bear, "I would have let the robin go free too, Grandmother, just as Mother Bear did." "Hurrah!" cried Little Bear. "Here is Grandfather." "Then it is coffee time," said Grandmother. She went into the house. Grandfather looked at Little Bear. Little Bear looked at Grandfather. They both laughed. "How about a goblin story?" asked Little Bear. "Yes, if you will hold my paw," said Grandfather. "I will not be scared," said Little Bear. "No," said Grandfather Bear, "but I may be scared." "Oh, Grandfather, begin the story." So Grandfather began. Goblin Story. One day a little goblin went by an old cave. It was old, it was cold, it was dark, and something inside it went bump. What was that? Bump. "Hoo-oo," cried the goblin. He got so scared that he jumped right out of his shoes. Then he began to run. Pit-pat, pit-pat, pit-pat. What was that? Something was running after him. Oh my goodness, what could it be? The goblin was too scared to look back. He ran faster than ever. But so did the something that went pit-pat, pit-pat, pit-pat. The goblin saw a hole in a tree. He jumped inside to hide. The pit-pat, pit-pat came closer, 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 till it stopped right by the hole in the tree. Then all was quiet. Nothing happened. Nothing. The little goblin wanted to peek out. It was so quiet. Should he peek out? Yes, he would. He would peek out, and he did. "Ee!" cried the goblin. Do you know what he saw? He saw his shoes, his own little shoes, and nothing more. "Goodness," said the goblin, hopping out of the tree. "That old bump in the cave made me jump right out of my shoes, but they came running after me, didn't they? And here they are." He picked up his shoes, hugged them, and put them back on. "Good little shoes," said the goblin. "You don't want to stay behind, did you?" He laughed. "Who cares about an old bump anyway?" he said. So he snapped his fingers and skipped away. "Just like that," said Grandfather. "I can't jump out of my shoes," said Little Bear, "because I don't have any." He chuckled. "That's how I like it." Not tired. Little Bear lay on the sofa. He was waiting for Mother Bear and Father Bear to come take him home. He said to himself, "I am not tired. I can shut my eyes, but I will not go to sleep. I am not at all tired." He shut his eyes. He heard a door open. He heard Mother and Father Bear say hello to Grandmother and Grandfather. He heard them come to the sofa, but he did not open his eyes. "Ah," said Mother Bear, "he is sleeping. How sweet he is." Father picked up Little Bear and said, "Yes, he is a fine little cub. Tomorrow I will take him fishing." "Look at him," said Grandmother. "He is such a good little one." "And clever too," said Grandfather, "just like me." They laughed. Little Bear opened his eyes. He said to Father Bear, "Will you really take me fishing?" "You scamp," said Mother Bear to Little Bear. "You were not really asleep. You heard about going fishing. You heard all we said about you. I can see it in your eyes." Little Bear chuckled. He said to his grandfather, "We had fun, didn't we? And you are not tired, are you, Grandfather?" "Oh, no," said Grandfather Bear. "A little cub like you and a grandfather like me, we never get tired, do we? We can sing and dance and run and play all day and never get tired." Little Bear smiled. He was growing sleepier and sleepier. Grandfather Bear went on, "Yes, yes, yes. We can have many good times, you and I, but we never, never get tired. You are not tired, are you, Little Bear?" "Little Bear," said Grandfather, "are you tired?" Little Bear was not tired. No, Little Bear was fast asleep. And that is the end of the second story. And let's read one more. And this last book is called A Kiss for Little Bear. "This picture makes me happy," said Little Bear. "Hello, Hen." This picture is for Grandmother. Will you take it to her, Hen? Yes, I will, said Hen. Grandmother was happy. This kiss is for Little Bear, she said. Will you take it to him, Hen? I will be glad to, said Hen. Then Hen saw some friends. She stopped to chat. Hello, Frog. I have a kiss for Little Bear. It is from his grandmother. Will you take it to him, Frog? Okay, said Frog. But Frog saw a pond. He stopped to swim. Hi, Cat. I have a kiss for Little Bear. It is from his grandmother. Take it to him, will you? Cat. Hi. Here I am in the pond. Come and get the kiss. Oog, said Cat, but he came and got the kiss. Cat saw a nice spot to sleep. Little Skunk, I have a kiss for Little Bear. It is from his grandmother. Take it to him like a good little skunk. Little Skunk was glad to do that, but then he saw another little skunk. She was very pretty. He gave the kiss to her, and she gave it back. And he gave it back, and then Hen came along. Too much kissing, she said. But this is Little Bear's kiss, from his grandmother, said Little Skunk. Indeed, said Hen. Who has it now? Little Skunk had it. Hen got it back. She ran to Little Bear, and she gave him the kiss. It is from your grandmother, she said. It is for the picture you sent her. Take one back to her, said Little Bear. No, said Hen. It gets all mixed up. The skunks decided to get married. They had a lovely wedding. Everyone came. And Little Bear was best man. The end. That was a nice short one. I hope you have enjoyed these stories, and I hope that you are feeling a lot sleepier. And I will see you in my next video.